What's going on, family? Today we right back with another prank call video, y'all. So at my job I was working at, I met this dude named Brandon. I just said his name right. Well, y'all gonna know his name anyway. So I met this dude named Brandon. He's an iron worker. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this phone call telling him we need an iron worker. So in Louisville, we just got a Publix built, right? So I'm gonna tell him that we're building another Publix, and I'm gonna tell him that we building it in Indiana. That's what I'm gonna tell him. So the craziest thing is he just got fired from the job that we was just working at, y'all. So we about to see how this go. Hey, yes, this is Jacob James. Let's get this money, y'all. I'm getting a call now. Hey, yes, this is Bill Cutter. Look, I got random numbers calling this shit, man. Hold on. They trying to track me, y'all. What they on? Yes.
Hello.
Hey, is this Brandon?
Hello?
Hey, yes, can you hear me? Is this Brandon?
Is this hello?
Hey, Brandon, this is Jacob James over at Gray Wolf Construction. How you doing today?
Pretty well, how are you?
I'm doing great. Can you speak up just a little more for me, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, I'm calling from Gray Wolf. We have a surprise project coming up for the community. I don't know if you know about the Publix that just got built in Louisville.
No, I know.
Yes, there was a Publix that recently just got built in Louisville. And so what we're going to do is around the springtime, we're going to be building a new Publix in Jeffersonville, Indiana. Are you familiar with that area?
Yes.
Okay, yes. I came across your application on Indeed. Is that the most recent updated resume that you have?
Yes.
Okay. Are you working anywhere currently?
Yes, at the moment I am.
Where
I'm
would you?
actually, I did a little job trade because I couldn't really find much going on, and I'm doing a little maintenance job.
You're doing a maintenance job. How is that working out for you?
But it's not going too bad. It's not the pay that I want, though.
Okay. Well, how much are they paying you, if you don't mind telling me?
21.
21 an hour. Okay, so I know with that you're probably barely getting by.
Yep, you know it.
Okay, sir. Well, like I said, we have a huge project coming up in the spring. We're building a Publix. We will be starting out at 30 an hour, all the way up to 40 an hour. We need iron workers. We need welders. We need everything that you can think of that we would need for this project, sir. How does that sound?
I have a ton of experience connecting and both know.
Can you speak up a little louder?
I said I have a ton of experience bolting up and connecting, mostly connecting.
How many years of experience?
Almost 4 years connecting, and I have about 6 years total of bolt up. You know, in between connecting and whatnot.
Okay. So, where was you working at before you was working this maintenance job?
I was in the union. I was a union iron worker.
You was in the union. How long was you
Yep.
in the union?
3.5 years, and before that, I worked a couple non-union jobs.
Okay, and if you worked anywhere else in between time, because I know you said you just started this maintenance job, I would need to know, I would need you to be transparent with me, because we do, for this job specifically, we'll be doing deep background checks.
Okay.
Yeah, so you
I
didn't.
mean, I have all my job reference and everything. Before I was an iron worker, I did plumbing.
Okay, no, okay, but I'm okay. So, after the union, when you transferred to maintenance, you didn't work anywhere else. It was only the union, then with maintenance, not anywhere for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, a couple of months.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, man, I did have a couple jobs. I'm not real sure. I don't know if it would even apply because I don't believe that it was like ironwork type of work. It was
Where
like
was you
maintenance
working at?
stuff. Uh, Dude, I'd have to look it up. I kind of jumped around a lot last year, trying to figure out what I want to do in life.
Okay, and is there any other
I'm
re?
just being honest with you, bro.
Okay, and when you left these jobs, did you ever get fired from any? What was the reasoning for leaving these jobs behind that you left behind? And I'm only asking these questions because for this job, I need to have a strong team that is qualified for this type of work.
I got you. It just wasn't fitting for me, man. It wasn't ironwork. I like ironwork, so I don't really know. Like, it's kind of, I'm not sure, bro. But I'm actually at work right now. I can't, like, just be sitting there on the phone. Can I call you back when I'm free?
Yes, I'm sorry. I meant to tell you that for this job, we will be conducting phone interviews, and when is the best time for me to call you, Brandon?
Are you available on Saturdays?
Um, so that's about 2 days from now.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, just give me a call. But like I said, I'm building up a team quick, and I'm about near the end of my selections. I only have a couple of spots to fill. So as long as nothing is filled up by Saturday, I will be giving you a call. Around what time?
Any's fine.
Anytime on Saturday.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll be calling back to discuss what we have to offer. As far as, like I said, with the pay and everything, and go over details. And if everything goes good after the interview, I'll send you the onboarding. It'll tell you the date in which you would start, and we would go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds good, man. Well, I hope to hear from you in 2 days.
Yes, sir. I'll be in touch.
All right.
All right. It is officially Saturday. It's Saturday. Oh, I just got a new subscriber. Hold on. Shout out to bro. He just did it literally just now. That's a sign, y'all. That's a sign telling me to keep grinding, keep going. So we're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep grinding, keep going, man. I don't want to bang on the table because it's gonna be doing too much. But I just got a new subscriber. That's a sign to tell me to continue, keep going. We about to get Brandon again with that part two, y'all. Hey, is this Brandon?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, this is Jacob James over at Gray Wolf Construction. You told me to give you a call on Saturday.
Yeah, how you doing today, bud?
I'm doing good. Do you have time now to conduct a 10-minute phone interview?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on it, man. I got a good thing going with this maintenance job. It ain't the kind of money I'm looking for, but it's okay, man. I'm home every day, and it's real.
Okay, see, so at the job site that we're gonna be at, we're gonna be offering guys to work month to month. That's what.
Month to month.
Yeah, so if you wanted to come in, if you wanted to just work for a month, collect between 30 to $40 an hour, we're here to put money in your pocket. We just need good guys from month to month, if that's what works out for you. See, we understand. We understand that you guys don't want to just settle down with one company. So that's why we offer the flexibility so we can help you guys out.
I understand that, man. I just don't wanna. I'm working for my apartment complex where I live at, so I kind of don't want to lose my job here. So
Yes, yes,
that's the
yes.
that's the only reason why I'm saying I'll pass. my life, you know?
See, and that's the thing. That's why they hired me to get the guys like you that think that everything is just going right. But I'm here to offer you a better opportunity. You can't always pass up on good opportunities, and this is one that I think that you should take. Especially you said you had about 6 children. This will help you out.
Yes, sir.
This will help you out a lot. And you know what? I like a guy that likes to choose his family over everything. So if you come work with me, I'll give you that $40 an hour.
Alright, can I talk to my wife about it?
No, no. I mean, when did you wanna when did you want to talk again? I don't think you should talk to your wife because see, when women get in your ear, they tell you things that you think you need to hear. And I'm telling you,
Yeah, I know that's right.
yeah, and I'm telling you what you need to hear, Brandon. You need to come over
Yeah.
with me, collect this money, and put some money in your pocket, man. You know, and after the month is over, you go back to the apartment complex. Now you saved up about 5 to 10 grand, and you're living a better life than you was before.
Yeah, I mean, we can give it a shot, man.
You know,
Uh,
I'm listening to you, Brandon.
we can give it a shot, man, and see how it goes. Try out a month over there with you.
Yes. Okay. So, you know, since this is in the Indiana area, Brandon, I have to talk to you about something that came up when I talked to other jobs in the surrounding areas. You know how they have people working on the Fifth Third Bank over there in the Pike Elementary, and there's different surrounding companies. So I called around to these companies that are working at these job sites. Since these job sites are as big as this Publix job site, you know, of course, we check surrounding areas and see if guys have worked for them. And it came up that you worked for the Cutter Company. Is this true, Brandon?
For what company?
The Cutter Company. They're working on the Pike Elementary and the Fifth Third Bank as well.
I've never worked for no cutter company, no, sir.
Okay, okay, okay,
I've
perfect.
never even heard of them. I haven't even did any work. Well, actually, I did. I worked for Skill Force with the
Oh,
zip service.
oh yes, that's who the Cutter Company go. That's a yeah. I know about Skill Force.
Yeah, I worked for Skill Force for a couple weeks, but yeah, I mean, there was nothing bad, you know, that happened or anything like that.
Okay, there was okay. I don't know if I told you or not. So we're looking for a team lead or a foreman position. You know, because I looked at your resume and you have been doing this for a while. You've even told me you've been in the union. So I know that you have a lot of knowledge about this job. So tell me a little bit about your background when it comes to knowledge on the job sites and with ironwork in general, Brandon.
Well, I'm certified in blueprint reading. I have my subpart R. I'm great at bolting up and
Speak up a
connecting
little more,
steel.
Brandon, please.
I said I'm great at bolting up and connecting steel, connecting.
Okay, Brandon. And how many years total have you would you say you've been doing ironwork?
Close to 5.5 years.
Okay. Okay, another question because I have to ask since you will be in charge of a lot of people. Have you ever got into any type of argument or confrontation on a job site? And if so, How did you handle the situation, Brandon?
I
And be honest with me because I just need to know how you work under pressure, Brandon.
uh, I don't really know how to answer that. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think.
I need a quick thinker, Brandon.
Uh, I'm not real sure, man. I'm not good. I'm not good at like just coming up with stories. You know, like not saying that I'm lying story, but I'm just
Yes.
not good at coming up with things just like that. I'm not. I'm just being honest with you.
Okay.
Speaking is not something I'm good at. I'm just honest.
You're just a hard worker. You
Yes,
let your
sir.
work
That's all
speak
I'm
for
gonna
you.
do.
You let your work speak for you.
Yes, sir.
I like a hard worker, Brandon. Okay, another question. Do you have reliable transportation, Brandon?
Yes, I do.
You have reliable transportation? Okay.
Yes, I do.
Would you be able to work 12-hour days?
Yes.
Okay, so we will be starting off at this job site. We will be working 7 days. Is that okay with you?
Yes. There's no issue with that.
Okay, we'll be working 7 days, 12 hours a day, and potentially working overtime. See, this Publix grocery store means a lot to the city of Indiana, especially, you had Louisville beat them to get into Publix, so the city's pretty upset about that. And I told him, Brandon, I said, you know what? Give me this job and I'm gonna get guys in here. I'm gonna get guys in here.
Are you locally from Indiana?
No, I'm from Bowling Green, Kentucky, and
Bowling Green.
no, I'm from Bowling Green. That's where I'm from, but I now live in Indiana. I just have family back in Bowling Green.
I did some work for Stuart Ritchie out of Bowling Green.
Stuart Ritchie's.
Yes, sir.
Man, that sounds familiar.
That's an ironworking company out of Bowling Green.
Yeah, man, that sounds familiar. Man, how long ago was that, Brandon?
Uh, 6 months ago.
Okay, so do you would you be able to pass a drug test?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and have you at any time of your life ever drank a sip of alcohol or smoked any kind of weed?
I drink on occasion.
You drink occasionally. Okay,
Yes, sir.
I just want to put this out there, Brandon. Not saying this is you, but I've dealt with a lot of things in this industry, Brandon. I've been around for over 50 years, Brandon. I've dealt with a lot of people. The last thing that I want on this job, I'm sorry, Brandon. The last thing that I want on this job site is a drunk.
Oh, no, I don't drink while I'm working and stuff, sir. I only drink on the weekends on occasions. It's not a everyday type of thing.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you now. When you're coming to work for me, I'm the boss. I'm running things. I can't have you drinking a sip of liquor
Oh, yeah.
while we're working on. I'm paying you guys 40 and up to 40 an hour, Brandon. That's a lot of money, Brandon.
Yeah, you can't mess around, man, and you shouldn't drink while you're on the iron anyways.
Exactly,
That's,
exactly.
that's not good. I worked with people in the past in the union that drink, you know, on their lunch and stuff, and I always wondered myself, how in the hell do you do it?
So might as well get to know each other a bit while we're conducting this interview. I'm a political guy, Brandon, and I'm growing a liking for you. I just have a question. Who do you know? The presidential elections coming up this year. Who do you got?
I'm actually not political, man. I've never voted, and I'm not registered to vote. I grew up in a household where we just didn't even talk about things like that. Like, mom didn't vote.
Okay.
I've just never been into politics to know one way or another, you know?
Okay. So who would you? So you wouldn't think that either Trump or Biden are more racist than the other?
I honestly couldn't tell you because I don't even have a Facebook, man, to be honest with you. I don't get into political nonsense. I don't do social media. I'm a little old school when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, I watch TV and cable, but that's about as far as it goes.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any charges that I need to know about, Brandon?
No, sir.
You've never had a criminal record. You've never done anything that you
Yeah,
would.
yeah, I have one thing on my record, but it's not a felony or anything. Me and my stepdad got to a verbal argument, and
Yes.
he's an iron worker as well. He had a cut on his hand, and they, I guess, thought I did it. They arrested me for assault, domestic violence on my stepfather, but it got dismissed. I don't even know if it's still on my record.
So the charges ended up getting dismissed.
Yes, sir. Immediately. He walked in and told him that I didn't like hit him or cut him open or anything like that. I think it was labeled assault fourth degree domestic violence with no bodily injury is how it was put on my record, but I believe it's not on there any longer. I don't have anything on there. That was years ago.
Okay. And on this job site as well, we we will have a couple of felons on the job site. Are you comfortable working around felons?
It doesn't bother me.
Okay, so you would say that you and the felons would get along pretty well.
Yes, I would.
Okay, that's great. So just letting you know, we will be doing random drug tests once a week. For some reason, man, they're being very strict about this job. So I'm sorry for all of the extra things that we have to go through to get you working
They're
there.
doing random drug tests each week.
Yes, is that okay with you, Brandon?
I don't know about that, man. It's not that I smoke or do anything crazy. I just don't know about doing a drug test once a week. It's a little excessive for public.
Okay. Well, you know what, Brandon? Just because I like you, man, I'll see what I can do. Because I'm a guy, man. We all do what we do, man. And I'm a guy that believes that everyone should be able to live their life the way that they want to live their life, Brandon.
That's the way that I feel.
Even though, like I said, I'm telling you I don't want you to take a sip of liquor, and I'm telling you that I don't want you to smoke marijuana, but at the end of the day, what I don't know will not hurt me, Brandon.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I just don't know about once a week, man. That just seems excessive. I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't know about that.
Right. Okay. Well, like I said, man, I'm gonna work on something for you, Brandon.
I mean, I could understand if it was like hospital or something, where there was people around workers or something, but I mean, that just seems a little excessive for a grocery store.
Okay. Did you graduate from high school, Brandon?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any type of college experience?
No.
Okay. Since I'm hiring
I may
for.
have credit towards, I don't know what it is that you gain in the union, but I probably have college credits towards, I don't know what it would be, what they give you in ironwork, but you do earn credits towards college. I don't know what they actually are because I didn't finish it, but I do have something there.
Okay. Well, if we start something, we gotta finish it. Since you're gonna be working around felons, Brandon, I need to know. So, what would you say is the most racist thing you've ever said or done, Brandon?
The racist thing I've ever considered?
Said or done, yes.
I mean, just about a month ago, I was on a job site and a guy called another African American guy boy. I thought that was fairly racist. But
Okay. Okay. See, with you as a leader, with you saying that to me, saying that you think that was too much, I know that you will be the perfect fit, Brandon. You are the only guy to answer that question the correct way.
yeah, I mean that was a little much, man. He shouldn't have called him, anything but the name that his mother gave him,
Exactly.
or whoever gave him. So with that, it kind of struck me that nobody there at the job site understood that that other guy was being racist, not saying the word boy. So to
Yes.
me, I I grew up in a multicultural neighborhood, and I don't consider myself a racist person per se, but I've seen a lot of racist things in my life, and I don't agree with it. It's like the
Okay.
black and blue effect,
Right. You're saying you grew up in the ghetto.
pretty much, yes, sir.
Would you say that
In a
you're
lower class neighborhood, that sounds better. I
okay?
would prefer to say that.
Because I was gonna ask, would you say that you're ghetto?
Well, I mean, I do put Doritos in my ramen noodles. I guess so,
You
yes.
can say you're ghetto, Brandon.
Yes, sir. I guess you could
Oh
say
man,
that.
you're the closest thing to a black guy I talk to, Brandon, all day.
That's pretty much where I was going to go with it.
Okay, Brandon. So, what would you rate your accountability? What would you rate your accountability on a scale of 1 to 10, Brandon?
I would say a 9.5 to a 10.
So, at over at Gray Wolf Construction, what we have amongst the foreman and the team leads, because okay, so we have job sites all over Kentucky, Paducah, Lexington. We have jobs everywhere. So
I filled out for you guys a few different times, trying to
yeah,
get on with y'all.
yep, and that's thank God that they hired me, Brandon, because you have these other guys that just skip over these resumes and they think no, they're not worth it. But I like to give the underdogs a shot. You've been doing this for a while, Brandon. You deserve a shot with this
Right.
company. You know?
Yeah, I typed in you guys. I filled out for Gray, and there was another one. My last name is actually Gray, so I thought that was kind of cool. Which
Right.
is one of the reasons why I filled out for y'all.
Okay.
Uh, there was another one. It was a three-letter word that mainly worked down south a lot, and I want to say STL maybe.
In St. Louis.
I believe it was, but
I had a
they
yeah.
never contacted me back.
I got family over there in St. Louis. Yeah, but so you said you would rate your accountability to a 9.5. So
Yes, sir.
like I was telling you, we have a tattletale board over at Gray Wolf, and at the end of the month, we also are starting to give out bonuses since there are so many people taking on trades now. You know the economy is changing, Brandon, and so we have a tattletale board because there are a lot of people that are getting these jobs that don't deserve them now. You know, a 20-year-old on the job site makes a lot of mistakes, Brandon.
Yes, they do.
They make a lot of mistakes. Would you say you made a lot of mistakes when you was 20 years old?
Yes.
Yes, sir. I can tell you what my first mistake was, Brandon, and it was a big one. It was a big
Yeah,
one.
I made a big mistake myself when
What,
I was about that age.
what was that?
I forgot to shed my column,
Mm.
set the column, got up on the iron, set one side of the header beam, was running across it past the crane, you know, where the beam's hooked onto the crane on
Yeah.
the header.
Yeah.
Got over to the column, the beam bumped the column that I set without them shim plates on it.
Yes.
It went crumbling down to the ground. It was about 6 inches from falling over on top of me. It was a 90-foot column.
Oh my God, Brandon.
So I made a huge mistake in my career, I won't say that it was my fault. I can say that whoever trained me did not train me properly, and I learned my lesson very quick. Thank God that it didn't take my life.
Okay. Brandon, why do you think that someone else was to blame for your mistake?
Because he didn't tell me or show me how to do what I was doing, and he was the journeyman on hand, and he was supposed to teach me and show me the right way.
Okay. That makes
It
sense.
may have been an honest mistake on his point, but it could have been a very deadly mistake. It could have cost me my life. So
That makes a lot of
take
sense.
things like that very seriously.
That makes a lot of sense, Brandon.
I was young and I didn't know any better, and he was the guy that was supposed to be showing me how and what to do, and he failed at that.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Well, I'm glad you're alive today because now you have a nice family, a nice, beautiful family. And thank God that didn't take your life away, Brandon.
Yep, I appreciate that.
Yeah, but like I was saying, we have a tattletale board. And at the end of the month, see, every week, what we do is we have all these supervisors and team leads. We have them send in the list of everyone they had to hold accountable, and how they handled the situation. And at the end of the month, whoever wins and who we find the most that did the best, they get $1,000 bonus at the end of the month. And also, when you refer somebody to the job and they work 60 days, you and that person also get $1,000 bonus.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yes. And so I just gotta ask, how do you feel about the tattletale board, Brandon?
That wouldn't bother me.
Okay, because I've had guys that have basically said forget the job because they've told me they're not going to be a snitch.
Yeah, I can understand that. But how do you grow and get better without people stepping up and speaking up and talking to you?
Exactly. That's what I would you need people to snitch. I need people like you, Brandon,
It ain't really snitching. It's trying to make your crew or the company, however you want to look at it, it's trying to make you guys better, a better group, a better situation.
right. But what I'm saying is, I'm just trying to get to why this word is why people are so afraid of it because there's nothing wrong with it. If would you say that it's okay to snitch in this situation?
I wouldn't consider it snitching. I would consider it making people more aware of the situation.
Right, right, right.
You know, snitching would be calling the police and telling on them. You're not really doing that.
But
You're writing it on a board to try to make things better.
right. But what I'm saying is, see, that's where I gotta stop you and I gotta say you're wrong because if something happens to where you have to call the police, now what you're telling me is that you wouldn't call the police if the police needed to be called, Brandon.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, you said snitching. I would say snitching would be calling the police and telling someone's flaw or mistake or what's going wrong on a board. That's being more aware of the situation at hand.
Right. But I'm just
Not really
saying.
snitching.
But I'm just saying in general, if something happened on the job site to where you needed to call the police, would you say that you would do that if needed to be?
If I had to, yeah.
Okay. So that's what I'm
I
saying.
wouldn't. I wouldn't volunteer it, no. But if I had to be the one to be the bigger person and call the police, I would. Yeah.
Right. That's what
I
I'm.
just
That's what I'm saying, Brandon. If you had to snitch, you would. That's what I'm getting to.
if I had to, yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So like I said, we have the Tattletale board, and you get that $1,000 bonus. Brandon, I expect to see you at the top of that board every month. You can't run away from the money, and you're only going to be here for a month. So hopefully it can be you, so you can go home with 1,000 more bucks, and hopefully you can refer somebody and you can get that other extra 1,000 bucks.
Well, depending on how it goes, like if I enjoy the people I'm around and find a good crew to work with, I would possibly stay there longer than a month.
Okay, see, yes, that, see, Brandon, we've had a lot of guys say that they came across us because they had problems with their crews. And over here at
That
Great,
happens.
right, and over here at Grey Wolf, Brandon, we have some of the best people that you could imagine in this company, Brandon. People are amazing people. They have been with us for decades, Brandon, and you would love
Do you
it.
guys actually walk still, or is it all done out of a basket?
No, no. We walk. There's gonna be some
Okay,
walking.
that's what I wanted to hear. I'm a worker that can work out of a basket, but I would prefer to be on the field every day.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it here,
That
Brandon.
was that was the main question I have, and I also have certifications in subpart art for still erection. I have OSHA 10. Of course, Firewatch. I have, okay. There's about 4 or 5 other ones that I have as well. Like actual true certifications through OSHA.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have blueprint reading, but I don't have the full blueprint because, like in the union, I don't know if you know or not, but they actually do a full blueprint thing where, like, you can damn near architect one out. I didn't get that far in it, but I can't read blueprint.
Okay. That's perfect, man. That's perfect. Yeah, you're most definitely gonna get that $40 an hour, Brandon. With all of those certifications, I can't believe that you haven't ran into a job that's willing to pay you that money that you deserve.
The most, the best I've ever found, to be honest with you, is 28.
Okay, Brandon. Yeah, we're gonna
And
put some.
And to be honest with you, man, my favorite thing to do is connect. But I like bulking up as well.
Okay, so you know what?
If I had 2 dream positions in the iron worker, I would be the connector or bulk up, if I had to pick. But I do have experience in plumb up, and that's pretty much really it. I mean, I have some rigging. Like, I can rig, I can tie knots, all that, but I prefer to be up in the air and not on the ground.
Okay, Brandon, and okay, we're gonna take good care of you, Brandon. Hopefully one day, man, me and you can just be kicking it, man, when I come through on the job sites, and then I can just be so happy that I put you in a good position, Brandon.
That would be awesome, man.
Yeah, and
Go eat a steak dinner at Texas Roadhouse or something.
dinner's gonna be on me, Brandon. Dinner's gonna
Sounds
be,
good, don't it?
yes, sir. Good lobster tails. I know how to grill too, Brandon. But yeah, eventually, man, I'll need a guy for some 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 rose bush.
You plant some rose bushes?
Nah, nah. I said eventually I'm gonna need a guy for some rose bush. Eventually, man. I haven't found anybody that has some good stuff.
Yeah, just let me know, man. I'm here for you. I think everything does sound good. I got out of ironwork a couple months ago because I really couldn't find a good company around me, man, that was worth my time and effort.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good, man. We're gonna take good care of you. If you I know I always tell my guys if you need so like I said, I came into the company, I started hiring the felons, I started hiring the people that these companies don't want to hire for some odd reason. So I always tell my guys, look, I don't know your situation, but if you need somewhere to get some some fake urine to pass the drug test, I know where I can send you. And
Right.
yeah, so I always if you needed help with that, just let me know. And what I was saying was I would need a guy to get something from, but I'll wait until we get to know each other. And hopefully you will be able to help me out with that later on.
I probably could, man.
Man, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I believe I do.
Man, some Mary J.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you got me.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I usually on a regular day, man, I'd smoke a quarter ounce, man, out of the
Yeah,
bong.
that's why I wasn't too, about the random once a week is because I do partake when I'm at home sometimes, like it ain't an everyday thing, but I do like to partake.
Okay, see, I'm okay with that, Brandon, but
But I can pass the drug screening, man, no problem.
okay.
If that's what I need to do once a week, if I really had to, I'll just carry it on me every day. So, I mean, I can make that work. If you can't change something, I'll make it work. Just call me and let me know, and I'll make sure that, I'm taken care of. If it's a once a week thing, I'll just carry it with me in my lunchbox every day.
Okay, see, I'm okay with all of that because, like I said, I smoke weed too, Brandon. I just don't like the fact that you lied to me.
Yeah, I'm just, I don't know. I'm not going to just tell someone over an interview that I smoke, though, like that.
But see, I need
That's,
someone that's honest, Brandon.
I understand, but I had to get to know you a little bit before I told you I smoked.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need for you never to do that to me again, Brandon.
I understand.
All right, thank you. But yeah, I smoke a quarter ounce a day out of the bong. Big hits. Suck it
How
in,
much you
Brandon.
pay, man? I ain't trying to get any business, but how much you pay for, let's say, an ounce?
For an ounce, I usually pay my guy around 400. The weed's not even that good, man.
For an ounce, you do?
Yeah, man. I know. Usually they cost about $600, but I've
I
been.
pay, man. I sell mine for 160,
That's it.
and it's good.
Oh my goodness. So you mean to tell me I've been overpaying for ounces?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm telling you.
Thank God I met you, Brandon. What else do you have, man? Nothing else.
That's all I've ever messed with.
Oh man, that sucks, man. That sucks, man. Well, yeah, man. I most definitely would. I'll be picking up quarter ounces from you then, Brandon. But we gotta keep this between us.
Yeah, you know that. It won't go between anybody but us.
Okay. All right, Brandon. Well, so we're gonna be starting up around. We will be starting up around April, at the between the middle of March and the beginning of April. How does that sound? Does that give you enough time to inform your job?
Yes, that'd be perfect.
Okay.
You think it'll be like the start of April or like a week or so into it?
The start of April.
Okay. Yeah, I can just let them know when I get in there. I go back in Monday. I'm off on this weekend. But I
Okay.
can go in there and let them know that I had a job call me because it's my actual apartment complex I'm working for. I'll just go in there and let them know that I got a dream job that came about and I can't pass the opportunity up, you know?
Okay,
Either
Brandon.
they'll understand or they won't. That gives them a month, though.
Right, right. Well, man, that's perfect, Brandon. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see that smile on your face on your first day at your dream job, Brandon.
Yeah, it sounds like a good opportunity, man.
Yes, sir, man. We're gonna take good care of you. The job comes with benefits as well, Brandon.
Does it have not medical, regular insurance and dental?
Yes, sir.
Sounds good, man.
Yes, sir. I'll be in contact with you in a couple of weeks, okay?
All right, that's cool. I'm going to save your number now. This is your phone number, right? You'll be calling me from it?
Yes, sir. This is my office number. This is my
Okay,
phone,
yeah.
my work cell phone.
I never got your name, though.
Jacob James.
Okay. All right, I'm going to save you over here now.
All right, thank you.
All right, take care, Jacob.
You too. Hey, y'all, that conversation was so long. Got him, got his ass, got him. Got him! I love y'all so much, man. I had the camera zoomed in too much this time. I hope it ain't throw y'all off. But I love y'all so much. And we gonna be back with another video, man. We gonna be right back. I love y'all, man. Stay tuned for more. If y'all got any other option, any other things for me to do, any other topics, any other ideas, drop them in the comments. And if y'all want me to prank call somebody that y'all know, DM me the number on my Instagram. My Instagram is on the screen. It's either gonna be right here or over here. It's gonna be somewhere along there. My Instagram is also gonna be in the link in the description as well. So go there. Or if y'all want to, y'all can just drop the number in the comments, man. But y'all gonna take a chance at somebody calling y'all peoples. I don't think I want to do that. But I love y'all, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, and I'm out. Yeah.